Mr. Ambassador, you're considered as one of Donald Trump's close confidants, and you've defended him. Scholz is calling Trump the right-wing populist. What do you make out of that?
We are right. We are a populist, and I don't take offense to that because the opposite of that is a left-wing elitist.
Do you think Scholz is a left-wing elitist?
I do. I think that what has happened is that a lot of parties in Germany have been overtaken by a few people who like the system and they want to keep the system, but it doesn't benefit the people. I mean, look at the German economy right now. Europe has a war going on. You didn't have a war when Donald Trump was president. The German government, I wouldn't say the German people. I want to bifurcate the German government from the people. The German government was really harsh against America's policy on Nord Stream 2. Now, I could argue that Nord Stream 2 was one of the reasons why we have the war in Ukraine. The German government didn't listen to Donald Trump. I'd like an apology on that because you all have a war in Europe because of the weakness of Joe Biden and Chancellor Merkel, who lobbied to drop the sanctions that Trump had.
Talking about what would happen if Donald Trump becomes president, also in regard of Ukraine, do you expect Germany, Europe to pay more for Ukraine than they're doing now?
Sure, of course, it's a war in Europe.
That means?
It's in your backyard. If there was a war in Mexico, we would be doing the majority of the work, if not all of the work. And we certainly wouldn't ask the Germans to help us if there was a war in Mexico. I think the problem is the German government. And I think the German government is just not listening to the people. And that's just my opinion. And so I would say the person that leads Germany in a way that that pays attention to the people and makes decisions for Germany and doesn't try to, get in other countries' businesses. That's what we're trying to do in America. We're trying to concentrate on ourselves with a $35 trillion national debt. That doesn't mean we're going to go it alone or we're going to be an isolationist. No, I believe that when America puts itself first, the rules-based system is celebrated and everyone benefits from that.